Knicks family, welcome back to the Garden Knicks podcast. I'm your host, Apollo Reed. I'm here with the big girl, Andre Jalil. And tonight we got a special guest, my man Jordan Washington. What's going on, fam? How you
Give
doing?
it up for
What's
Jordan
up, bro?
Washington, man.
What's
Word,
up, bro?
word,
What's up,
word.
bro? I
Busting
appreciate
Julius'
y'all,
ass
bro.
like that. Come on, man. You know
he,
that.
he started up with this shit. He started up with this shit. So what's going on with you, man? I know you're on Saudi Arabia right now, right?
Yeah, I'm in Saudi Arabia right now. Yeah,
That's fine. That's
still good. This is my third year here. Played on 3 different teams, trying to win a championship, man. To go home with a trophy or something, bro. I'm tired of keep coming
fine.
overseas, not winning anything. So I think this year right here is going to be my year. I win a championship, take home a gold to the crib.
Word. That's fine. That's fine. So you said you're there for 3 years, right? You've been out there for 3 years. Where have
Yeah,
you played outside of Saudi Arabia?
I played in Israel. I played in Turkey for a little bit. Played in Korea, Canada. Played in Mexico. I played in DR for a little bit. I played in Qatar. Then after that, it was just straight Saudi Arabia. Right after that.
Okay. So you last on out there. It's easier to link with shit out
Yeah,
there.
out here in Saudi Arabia, it's not really like a basketball country, but they want to put other sports in this country. So they got soccer because Saudi Arabia is nothing but soccer. So they put a little basketball stuff here. So first year, I averaged like what? I'll say like 35 and 15. Second year, I averaged 32 and 16. This year, I probably averaging like 27, like 16 boards or something like that.
That's crazy. You putting numbers. You see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what
Ballers.
else
I
got to
put
be.
numbers on the board.
You know what I'm saying? What else got to be done? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know like that's another topic we could get into is like, how, like, what else, what do they look for? Like these teams that's in these leagues and like whether it's overseas or even if it's like the league, the NBA or even the G League, like what are they looking for? What do they tell you that they're looking for
They
from
sometimes
each player?
this coach that I'm playing for now, he been wanting me to play on his team for 2 years in a row. So when I was back at home in New York, he had messaged me and messaged my agent like I need Jordan Washington because he's a dog, he's an animal, he likes to play hard, he gets the job done, and he wants to enjoy basketball. That's what I do. I enjoy basketball, So
Right.
I came here. I texted him. I said, "What would you like me to do when I come here?" He said, "I just need that dog in you that you had 2 years ago."
Fact.
So I said, "I'm gonna come here, do what I have to do, try to win a championship, and just keep putting numbers on the board to one of these NBA teams give me a workout, a tryout, or something. I need something."
Word.
So I'm just gonna
That's
keep
crazy.
pushing.
So how many games was in that pro am league that you was in?
Talking about in Pro City.
Yeah, Pro City.
I don't know how many games it was, but I would say probably like four regular season games or 5 regular season games. Then you got playoffs when to go home.
Word.
I'm not
Okay.
too sure how many games are the regular season, but probably like 5, I guess. I think.
Okay. But it was like you got some calls after that shit. I'm sure that that's some good footage for them to see.
Yeah, I got some good footage from that game playing against y'all Knicks, man.
Word.
So I got a couple pictures laying Julius Randle, posting Jalen Brunson, shooting a couple threes in Obi Toppin's face. I got a couple of those.
Hey, listen, we trying to protect our investments out here. You just can't come with busting niggas' ass. So we try.
Yo, listen, man,
listen.
Listen, I'm gonna say it like this, bro. I had 2 games that day. I had a game at I think I had a game at Gersh and Pro City. So my coach from Pro City, the Pro City team was like, "Yo, 3 Knicks players coming to play." I said, "Tell me the names." He said, "Obi Toppin, Jalen Brunson, and Julius Randle." So at that moment, I called my manager. I'm like, "Yo, we got to go to this game, bro. We got to take a half off or something to get to this game." So I got in the car. He was like, "Yo," I was playing my music and both. He was like, "Yo, J-Wash, you good?" I'm good, bro. I just don't want to talk. This means this is business right now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
locked
saying?
in. Yeah,
So
word.
locked in. So as soon as I got in the gym, everybody wanted to talk to me. Everybody looking at my face like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Bro, honestly speaking, I don't want to speak to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I got to lock in for the bread. This is what I got to do." So I went to go change. I seen Julius Randle walk in. I gave Obi Toppin handshake because I knew him for a long time because he's from New York. You know what I'm saying? So I respect him. I gave Jalen Brunson a little pound, whatever the case may be. We got right to it, you know. But at the same time, like, yeah, they NBA players, man. You know, every time an NBA player come to a gym or whatever the case may be, everybody's hyped because they're gonna go in there and kill everybody. But at the same time, like I told the last podcast I was on, man, like I told them straight up, like, yo, don't come to the gym just because you an NBA player thinking you're just gonna
give it to you.
Like somebody's gonna hand you the game and hand you the buckets. Like I said, yo, listen, we do the same thing y'all do. We work out, we run, we diet, we train, we do everything. We do everything that y'all do. So, like I said in the game, you know, I had to guard Julius Randle a couple times. You know, he mushed me after I laid him and stuff like that. You know, I was trying to get into his head. Yeah. If somebody gets to my head, I'm gonna start bugging. So I try to get into his head before he got into my head. So he pushed me, this, and that. Oh, he was saying, "Oh, you're not strong." I'm like, "Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I am very strong, bro. like very strong, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I have not been in the weight room since college, bro. And that was a long time ago. A long time ago.
I own it, right?
I own a college. I'm just naturally strong, and I got that dog in me that if somebody's gonna, like a league player's gonna come to this tournament. Like, I've been playing street ball my whole life. I've been playing against NBA players my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell them, like, yo, don't come in this game thinking it's sweet.
Word.
Julius Randle tried to go to the basket, run me over, and basically he bounced off of me.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I'm like, are you really in the weight room or not?
Like what you doing?
Because I haven't been in the weight room since I own the college days.
Right.
You know, so I ain't gonna lie, I respect that game, but at the same time, they came in the game, thought they was gonna smoke us. Had 40 points. My other bro Jordan had 39. You know, we beat them by 13. You know,
that was one of the questions I wanted to ask. Did you feel like it was part of, not to take away from your game with your brother or nothing like that, but did it seem they did walk in with that attitude, like, oh, like we just got this, and that was their attitude, the way they was playing the game?
Yo, they walked in the game like they looked at us like, oh yeah, we gonna smoke them. But little do they know, bro. We've been playing street basketball our whole life.
Word.
I'm not gonna lie, since I was 13 years old, I never played in my age group. I played in Unlimited and better and stronger and grown men league. Because if I'm playing in little kids league, I'm gonna come out playing like a little kid.
Facts.
My coaches was not trying to let me play in these little kids leagues.
Always
trying to let me play in these grown men league, like trying to get strong, trying to get elbow on the face, trying to get bruises and stuff like that. So I just played all grown men league. I couldn't play in little kitty leagues.
So your boy Mike is in the chat too, real quick.
Yeah, word. Mike's in the chat.
What
up, Mike? Mike in the chat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
QGTM, my boy.
Yes, sir. So like that's what I was saying. Like after the game and all of that, the first the show we had, I was like, yo, like, y'all think that just because these dudes is NBA players, that these other dudes ain't gonna go in the gym and try to get that dub? Like y'all are bugging. Like, if anything, they wanted more than these NBA players wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when I was like, matter of fact, what was it, the pro-am game that LeBron and
that was
DeMar DeRozan.
I think that was the Drew League.
The Drew League, yeah.
Drew League, yeah.
And LeBron and DeMar DeRozan went off in that game. I think they still only won by like 1 or 2 points or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
dudes out there trying to prove. They're trying to prove. They got
the game. It's like this, bro. It's like when we see NBA players like, yo, y'all make millions of dollars.
Word.
Like millions of dollars. overseas, we making thousands and stuff like that. Like
Right.
we trying to get to where y'all at.
To where y'all at,
So
word.
just don't come in the game thinking it's sweet. We trying to take y'all money. I ain't gonna lie. A couple people messaged me in the DM. I kid you not. They like, yo, you should have half of his Randle contract. Half of his bread.
Yo, the way he went out like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of, you know how everybody feel about Julius right now. He going through some tough times in New York. It's not easy for him right now. So, you know what I mean? Like
yo, man.
I know you.
After the game we won, I respect Obi Toppin and Jalen Brunson. I did not respect Julius Randle at all.
See, that was my thing. The way he was acting that day, I was wondering. I was like, look, he looked like he over there crying at the refs for the.
Yeah, was he arguing with his coach or something like that?
He was arguing with his coach. He was crying for fouls. They was giving him girly fouls.
See?
Stuff like that. I'm like, bro, he's a grown man. Why y'all giving him these fouls?
That's crazy.
Right.
That's
and he's supposed to be strong. Like, that's his reputation in NBA. He's supposed to be strong for us.
That's what I'm saying. I told him in his face, I said, bro, but when I was talking to him in his face, I said, bro, you're not that strong, bro.
Right.
Like, you're not that strong. Like,
you're not that strong.
I had it like in the post, like literally he had the ball in the post. He backed me down once. I did not move.
Right.
He did it the second time. I did not move.
Right.
Then he tried to do it the third time. Like, bro, just stop. Pass the ball out, bro.
Yeah. But that's what he do all the time. He hold it too long.
Because you're not finna run me over. I'm not a kid.
Right.
I realize I'm not a kid. I'm a grown man. This is what I do for a living.
How much you weigh? How much you weigh?
I weigh like and I weigh like at least 3 something. But I lost like 100 and something pounds. I weigh like right now. I would say I weigh like 245 or 250.
Okay, yeah. So that ain't no easy weight to just be throwing around.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like
he's bugging. And wait, ain't y'all like the same size? We
the same size, same height, everything, bro.
Yeah,
literally everything.
So Jordan, like, what's the tryout like? Like, is there the politics as far as what you know, as far as how that goes to get in there with an NBA team? You playing overseas, how does that work? Or how have you seen it happen? Is it possible? Is it like a lot of politics? Is it a lot of red tape?
Man, what I would say is it's a lot of politics, man. Honestly speaking, man. Like, I think you got to know the right people to get your foot in the door. Facts. You know, because this is one of my bros. Some kid named Wani. You know, I seen on his Instagram the Knicks gave him a workout, and he didn't even win Pro City, no nothing.
So about who you know, word.
Exactly. So that got me mad a little bit, but at the same time, I'm proud of him. You feel me? I was proud of him of going and get that workout. I'm proud of him. He's been through a lot. He's working hard, just like how everybody else is working hard trying to get that workout.
So it's agents.
You guys, I think it's like the people that you know, like people that probably know people in the league or whatever the case may be, know them coaches. They probably half of their family members or cousins or something like that. And they probably put the work like, yo, let me get Jordan Washington a deal. Let me get him work out a little bit. But I didn't get Broskis. I didn't get not one call, not one text, not even an email for a workout.
That's crazy. Not even G League. Not even G League.
Not even the G League, bro. I was literally sitting by my phone, like, kept tapping it.
Like, it's coming. Right.
Nothing, bro. No, nothing. No email, no text. And everybody kept the video that I got on Instagram of we're playing against them. Literally, they've been tagging the NBA, been tagging New York Knicks, Westchester, G League team, New York Knicks, everybody. And I have yet to get one call.
Well, you was busting the Knicks' ass. Maybe if you took it easy on him, whatever the case, you probably get there.
Yo, listen, man.
So can't have him in here busting the ass.
Listen, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was locked in, bro. Like, very, very. Like, I was locked in. I wasn't even looking at. Every time I guarded one, I looked at them dead in their eye. Like, literally dead in their eye. Like, yeah, I mean business.
Yeah. I'm not scared of you. Yeah, I'm not scared of you. Word. Respect.
I'm not one of them that's gonna look away and be like, oh, go ahead. No, I'm looking at you dead in your eye. I want to see if you got that eye of the tiger that what I do. I want to see if you got that beast in you that you're gonna go to the basket, try to bump off of you and lay. But they wasn't that strong, bro.
Word. So do you think it's specific players that just don't have that it factor? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just that, you know what I mean? Because I could imagine a different NBA player being in there. It'd have been a different story. You know what I'm saying? So like, what do you think it is? Is it like the work that they put in, or is it a mental thing that makes them like who they are, like actually a star, or is it just like
I
they
think
got
I think
lucky
it's the
opportunity?
I think it's the mental thing, man. I think it's the mental thing, man. Because like you got to have mental to play this game. You have to. You know what I'm saying? And when you get on that court, it's about like how hard you gonna play. If you like, sometimes players come on the court and be like, "Oh, this is a team. I ain't even gonna do too much." But at the same time, you never know who's on that team that might kill you. So you got to have that mentality. Like, yo, I'm not stupid down to their level. I'm gonna stoop down. I'm gonna try to kill him. Like, do what I gotta do to get my foot in that door. You know. So I think it's a mentality thing. Honestly speaking, man.
Word. So that's how I judge players. You know what I mean? Like I don't look at like you dropped 20 points today, or you know what I'm saying? Like, because to me it's like, all right, what do you do when you face with that that moment where you gotta really break through that wall? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes mentally don't have that you know what I mean? I guess it's just mentality. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like there's certain things, like I said, we don't want to harp too much on, like I said, Julius, because like I said, he's got his fans and he don't. But right now,
let me say this, bro. After the game, you know, I walked downstairs with my girl and her family in there, because my girl and her whole family was there at the championship game.
That's what's up.
You know, I love that support. I just met the girl. For me, she wanted to bring her whole family out just to support me in that game because she knew I mean business myself. So after the game, I walked downstairs. I said, "Yo, Julius," I kid you not, he did not even look at me in my face. He looked down just like that. I said, "Yo, Julius, good game, bro." He was like, "Good looking, bro," and kept walking downstairs. Honestly speaking, I wanted to call him like, "Yo, bro, you been like a sore loser, bro."
Yeah, like come on, bro. God
like
damn.
show me some respect, bro. Do what
Obi turn around, dap me up. Yo, good game, bro. Like
tell me, oh, you keep working, son. You can make it very soon. Keep doing what you gotta do. He didn't even say that.
Man,
he
that
was
dude
so
like a
mad
big ass
that he
baby.
lost by 13 points. He didn't even want to talk to me.
That's like crazy.
Even my manager said, like, "Yo, he said it out loud. Are you a sore loser, bro?" He didn't even respond to that.
That's crazy. Yo, and that's it's whack because there's been times last year where I think it was at the end of I think they played the Bulls and we was winning at the end of the game and he's on the bench just like with the pouty face and I'm like, yo,
like you're a big ass baby. I can't stand
always
that
about him, like, you know, like this. See, he ain't pissed me off yet. You know what I'm saying? Got a point guard in the building to take the ball out of his hands. It's looked a lot better. You know what I'm saying? And that's been an issue that everybody been having with Julius is the ball's always in his hands. And if it's not in his hands, he got an attitude.
Power forward.
And we ain't see that yet.
Understand why the ball in his hands, bro.
But let me ask you this, if you don't mind me asking, not to harp too much on that game, but I think a bright spot for the Knicks this year is Jalen Brunson because he's taking the ball out of Julius Randle's hand. If you could give an unbiased opinion on him, whatever, not that it will be biased for one reason or other, but seeing him there, do you see like is there something about him that you thought like, all right, son got a good game, good temperament, whatever the case may be?
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. That man is good. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. That man is good. The way that he was scoring against us, so smooth and this, I'm like, yo, bro.
He slick.
I said to my mom, yo, bro, this guy gonna help them.
He
gonna help them because he's such a point guard, bro. Like, he's such a point guard. He's such a good point guard, bro. Like, the way the moves that he was doing behind the back pass, throwing it for the lob for Obi Toppin and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, that was a wonderful trade or pickup, whatever they got. That's a good pickup for them, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Because our other host, who's not in yet, he was saying that he wasn't really excited about the signing, but he said after watching like the first preseason game and them 2 preseason games, you see his value now. You know, because the point guard, that floor general is important. You know, the Knicks haven't had that. I mean, I thought we had it when we had Kimber last season, but they ain't give Kimber the keys. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, he was still had Julius running the point, point forward for whatever reason.
I don't know why, bro.
Exactly. I don't
get
know
it.
why he was doing that.
I just don't know why. Julius
Yeah,
is
but
not.
this is what I'm saying.
Guard, bro.
So
He's
that's
not
why
a
we
point
saw
guard.
as Knicks fans all over is frustrated because it's like, yo, why are you giving him the keys to bring the ball up? And he don't got the handle. He's spinning. He doing spin move. So we've been frustrated for a minute. You know what I mean? So we've been frustrated with that. So sitting Jalen in there.
We've been having this conversation about
Oh,
Julius
man.
for mad
He's
long.
losing the ball, spinning, double teams. He's dribbling the double teams. We like, yo,
Like,
come
you know what I'm
on.
saying? Like, it's crazy.
He has
Like,
to do something. Like, he has to do something, bro. Like, he has to figure it out, bro. Like, you like a 4. I'll say like a 3-4, but more of a 4 though. He's like a slasher. He's like a slasher. That's what I was seeing. But he can shoot a little bit.
I'm not even sure he's a slasher. Is he?
Nah, he's a
he's a
bro,
slasher.
like,
I wouldn't say he's a high flyer.
This is a picture of me and Julius.
He was trying to pack you down. You had to wait. You had the low center of gravity over there.
That's like you get what I'm saying, big bro. Like,
yeah.
I got pictures, videos. I got a lot of this on other phone right now, but
right.
But all jokes aside, bro. Like all jokes aside, I respect Julius Randle's game too, though. I'm not gonna lie, I respect his game, but I just don't respect.
It's gonna be a double nightmare.
Exactly.
No
But I just don't respect.
It's the attitude.
I just don't respect the way he carries himself when somebody that's
when it's not going his way,
like playing overseas and trying to get to where you're at, and you don't have not much to say to somebody. Yeah. As a young grown man to
it's corny.
The guy, it's corny, bro. Like Obi Toppin came up to me and said, "Yo, bro." No, matter of fact, in the game, right? Mm-hmm. I hit 7 threes on him. So after the 4th 3, Obi Toppin was like, "Yo, bro, when you start shooting threes, bro?" I said, "Obi, you think I was gonna stay the same from the last time we played against each other?"
Right.
He said, "Yo, bro." Then after that, I hit another 3 coming down. He said, "Yo, bro, keep working on your game, bro."
Yeah. See,
like keep working on your game.
And he's younger. Third year in the league,
and he's younger than me. That's the crazy part.
Right.
Like he said, keep working on your game, bro. You are a great player, bro. I don't understand. This is exact words, bro. You are a great player. I don't understand why these teams is not trying to give you a chance. You know, Jalen Brunson was talking to my other point guard because you know, point guard to point guard, they're gonna have a little conversation.
They're gonna chat.
You know, so I was telling him like Obi Toppin was like, "Yo, you played a wonderful game, bro. Like a wonderful game."
Right.
You know, I played a wonderful game. Bro. I told him that you made me work hard, and I told him because he made me work in the game. Like one time, I wanted to jump with him for them dunks, but I thought about like I'm not jumping with that. He's gonna boof me in the rim. Too much.
Crazy. You got too much.
I'm not gonna be on nobody's sports center game.
The highlights. No, I like this.
Nah,
we not doing that. We not doing that.
But
all in all, bro. Like I respect Jalen Brunson.
Put that up, Cat. What Mike Biz just put up. The last comment he put up to.
I respect. So Julius
the Op.
Obi Valley.
Yo, Julius yo, Mike, Julius the Op, Obi's Valley, you heard? Julius Valley, you heard? Julius the Op.
Yo,
Obi's Toppin Valley, you heard?
Julius the Op.
Did you see the last game? You see Obi with he had 4 breakout dunks. Did you see that shit?
Nah, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
he's always the first on the break, bro.
Second preseason game, he had 24 points, and he was hitting threes. He was all over the place. So
yo, I'm not gonna lie. When I was back at the crib in New York, bro, he had his Instagram when he played at Dayton. That one video of his last year when he windmilled it, yeah, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I watched that video every time before a game, bro. And that made me, honestly speaking, that made me even want to go harder and harder. You feel me?
That's what's up.
Cause that man, I'm not gonna lie, that man, he worked hard, bro. Like for real. Like I respect Obi Toppin so much, bro. Like seriously. Word. I watched that video before. I still watch that video to this day. I watch that video every single day, bro. Cause the way he played in that game, windmilling, dunking, and everything, bro.
He went crazy.
Yo.
He went
crazy. I think he get the space. I think he get the room. That boy gonna be. He gonna be. I think he can be something special for real.
he get
I
his
think a
handle
lot of
right
these
and
fans is hoping
everything,
for that.
he gonna be
Say that
good.
again?
He get that handle and that jump shot more consistent.
Yeah.
He's gonna be he's gonna be one bad man in that league.
Yo,
Yeah.
if that man add, like I always say, he get his handle right and add a little bit of a post move to him, it's over. It's really over because he already
Yeah,
can
he'd be
get
a
anywhere he
well-rounded
want.
player because he got the jumper.
Yeah,
It ain't like the best, but at least he could shoot.
yeah.
He's always the first out on the break. He got energy. I feel like he's a slasher. Like I feel like
Right.
him.
Yeah,
Nah,
I would
for
say
sure.
he's definitely a slasher. I would say
Yeah.
that. I would definitely say that.
Yeah.
And he'll drop off because cut to the basket, a little drop off, bang on somebody.
Yep.
It's like a
Right.
slasher drop off player. I like that,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
And that was my issue with, like, like the whole Donovan Mitchell trade saga that they was talking about for the whole summer, and that should never happen. But they kept on Obi's name in there, and I was like, yo, I'm not gonna
hated
lie.
that.
As much as like, Obi hasn't proved a lot just yet, I don't want to get rid of Obi. Like, I feel like there's just so much that he could bring to a squad, especially at his age. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's miles ahead. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he got the right mentality. So like, you keep him mixed with, like, and that's another thing I want to ask you real quick. So like, obviously it's, everybody wants to see Obi starting. Obviously that can't happen right now, but the other guys that are starting, and like RJ and like Quickly, who's been there, he's not starting and all that. Like, what do you feel about RJ and Quickly's game, and in comparative to Obi?
RJ's game is good. He's all left, honestly speaking. He's literally all left. Literally all left. So I respect his game. Quickly, I ain't gonna lie. I play with my career player play on the Knicks, but I want to get traded so bad right now. I'm not even gonna lie how they play in 2K23. I want to get traded so bad. But I respect both of their games, man. But honestly speaking, Obi Toppin should be starting.
Yeah.
I think he should start, bro, because they probably keep him on the bench because of the fire that he brings and the aggressiveness that he brings right off the bench to help them. That's another thing, but that's probably the reason why they don't want him to start.
That's exactly why they don't want him to start. I think.
Because
That's my opinion.
I think they don't have a person like him to come off that bench with that fire.
That's it. Yeah.
And get right to it.
He just fits so well with that second unit. That's why he's there.
Exactly.
But you can't.
Why.
Well, we know the reality of it. You can't pay Julius what you're paying Julius and then have him come off the bench.
Right.
So that ain't, that ain't gonna work.
I think Julius Randle money should go down a little bit, bro, because I don't know.
Everybody getting his money. It's almost like I ain't mad at his contract, to be honest.
Like,
he's not getting another contract like that. I think that's the last contract.
Well, with Jalen, with Brunson being there, he might.
Nah.
If they stay with this, if he might get that money because he gonna look good. He gonna make him look good.
I'm gonna keep it real. The only reason why he got that bread is because he was most improved player that year.
RJ got more than him though.
He had a good season. RJ did get more than him and didn't even get the most improved.
They gave y'all RJ a little more like, yeah, this is your team. Here, you take
team.
this.
Feel like, yo, Julius, we gonna get at you, Julius, but this shit's
don't say nothing to Julius. Here, we gonna give you a little bit more.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, if another team is going. I feel like every team in the league is looking at Julius like, boom, like you could be our third option or our first option off the bench. Like, I don't see why that's that's not a bad spot for him. If he can accept that,
that's not bad at all. He probably could come off the bench with Obi Toppin and bring even more fire.
Word, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like in that kind of role. But now that he got the All-Star appearance, so now it's gonna be hard for him to feel like that he could fall back that much. So like, you know what I mean, I get it. Like, he's not gonna win, and I think that played into why he had the season he had last year. Is because he had a good year, and then all of a sudden he came last year and he wasn't as good, and everybody was letting him hear it because he in New York. Like, I don't know what you thought was gonna happen. Like, in New York, if you're not playing well, they're gonna let you hear it, and you can't get mad because they didn't fit. You know what I mean? That people saying something to you like, nah, this is go back. Look in the 80s, bro.
They definitely gonna let you hear it. They let me hear it in Pro City when I was playing against him.
Yeah,
New
Yorkers gonna let you have it.
Like, oh, you beat my Knicks, blah blah blah. You should have told your Knicks to come in here with the eye of the tiger instead of coming
to come and play ball.
Facts.
Come play basketball, bro.
Yeah,
like I said before, bro. We playing street ball our whole life, little kids, bro. Y'all on a bigger and better stage, man. Like,
all pro.
Come in this game ready to hoop. Like, show us something. Like, they didn't really. The only person that showed us some moves was Jalen Brunson.
Jalen, yeah.
Obi Toppin, you know, a little he hit me right to left, shot a jump shot, but I still could tell it was a tough shot. I told him that's tough.
Word.
I didn't even say nothing to Julius Randle because all his move was straight bully ball, and I do bully ball, bro. That's my that's what I
real recognize
you know
real on that one right there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a bully. This is what I do. I do this bully ball stuff. I do it here in Saudi Arabia. I did it here in Canada. I did it there in Mexico. I do this bully ball stuff. Word. So you're not finna come in here and do something that I do. I know how it works already because I do it.
Fair. Yo, Jordan, you wanna if I wanted to catch your games, I catch it. You could catch it live, or I gotta go to YouTube and go to.
So if y'all want to catch some games, for me, the bio to catch the games is in my bio. It's Saudi Basketball Federation.
Okay.
So it's in my bio. So when you go to my bio, you just click on that little YouTube. The name of my team is Ohod. OHOD. Sometimes they record the game, sometimes they don't, or sometimes the person that's recording the game is from the organization. So today we lost today over some bull crap. I'm a little upset about that. You know, he's down 20, came back down 5. Coach subbing some players.
They got your picture with the flat top, man. That's an old pic.
Yeah, definitely an old pic.
They got the old pic in here, yeah.
Definitely, I got braids now. You see, I got braids.
Yeah.
Now,
I was like, they got you with the flat top in here. I ain't
got the flat top no more, man. People kept telling me, yo, bro, get your flat top braided, bro. You've been having the flat top since high school, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bro, I got you, bro. You starting to that's
crazy. Come on. I seen that too because I was looking for, you know what I mean? I was putting like the artwork together for the show and all that. And I said, I'm like, oh yeah, the flat top. I'm like, that must have been a minute ago.
Yeah, that's definitely a minute. That flat top was a minute ago, bro. I had to get that out.
You look years younger.
I couldn't rock the flat top no more, man. I rocked it too long. People kept telling me, yo, bro, get your hair braided. I'm like,
braids is back now.
Yeah, definitely braids is back now, man.
What did you like? You know, what I mean, not too much. Probably got a little bit more before we get up out there. I don't want to hold you too long, but what did you like? Tell me about like the college basketball experience. You know what I'm saying? Like what was the politics like in that? You know what I'm saying? Like, or was it a little bit better than what you're dealing with right now, or like how was that whole situation?
So I went to Iona went to Indian Hills Junior College, the top junior college in the country. It was in Ottumwa, Iowa. I went there, played 2 years. I had signed to Arizona State, but I had got in trouble, so they took the scholarship back. So that kind of got me upset about that because I felt like if I would have went to Arizona State, I would have gotten the league, you know. But I guess it was God telling me, oh, you need to go there, you need to go here to go play it, so your family comes see you play at Iona. So my junior year at Iona, we played Monmouth, you know, got into a little altercation, you know. I felt like that altercation had messed up my me getting into the league, honestly speaking, because my name was on the mock draft, you know.
Oh shit.
It was on the mock draft, and when I did that, no NBA team wanted me. So my senior year, I played in the Portsmouth Classic thing with all the other players from Kentucky, Duke, and everything else. And I was playing good until I got a concussion. I went up for a layup. Kid knocked me out the air. I slid back into because there was all the GMs and everybody was like literally under the basket with tables, metal poles. So I slid under the table, hit my head, and I had got a concussion. So after that, came back to school, graduated, did my thing. So I had a workout I went to Sacramento. I had a workout there with Sacramento Kings. They brung me out. I had a workout with the Brooklyn Nets, but my hand was messed up. They had looked at my hand. They have seen that it was swollen and stuff. But I told them I still want to work out because the players that was there, I knew them and I done killed them already. So I knew I could make that team. So they send me home. I'm like, please don't send me home. This is what I want to do. I want to hoop. I want to do this. But they send me home. And after that, I got no workouts after that. So the NBA teams from the GMs and everything from the Portsmouth Classic, they told me, oh, we want to see you play overseas for a little bit. Then hopefully after overseas, we could get you a workout and stuff like that. And I'm still waiting, bro.
Damn. So how long has it been? It's been like 4 years?
it's been like at least 4, 5, 6 years, bro. Honestly speaking, yeah.
Okay.
For me to get one call, bro. I say this to everybody, my girl, my family, my friends, and everything. Like, I just need one shot. Like, that's all I need is one shot. I would like if I get one shot and I actually make it, I'm gonna shock the world. But if I don't make it, you know, doing that one shot, I would be like, listen, okay, y'all gave me a tryout. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You know, and I go right back overseas. I just want to work out. I want a couple of workouts. I just want a couple of workouts so I can show them what I've learned since the college days, and I learned a lot. Like in college days, I couldn't shoot. My jump shot is being very more consistent now, you know, and I wasn't in shape. Now I'm in way top better shape now. I'm playing 40 minutes a game overseas everywhere I go. So, you know, like, bro, I do not come out the game, bro. I play 40 minutes a game, bro. Literally 40 minutes a game.
That's tough.
If I want to call a timeout myself, I'm calling a timeout myself. If I want to get subbed out for a minute or two, I'll tell the coach I'm tired. He put me right back in the game, and I'm not coming back out after that. So I'm in better and tip top shape, you know. So I'm just waiting for that call, man, for somebody to, you know, you already know, Mike. You already know. I'm just waiting for that time for somebody to call me, man, and just be like, yo, listen, come work out. We want to see what you have learned. We want to see what you're working with now. We're gonna see if we could get you on the G League team or something.
Word. Nah, from your game, bro, like that's you can't teach, like, you know, that mentality I was telling you, like you can't teach that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I think you putting in the right work. You got footage of you doing it. Like, you know what I mean? We hear all the time that the dude who's like the rookie and he's like however old, and they be like, yo, how he a rookie and this shit. Like, nah, like that's because he put in work and he never stopped working. That's the only way he got there is because he never stopped working. You know what I'm saying? So that's the mentality you gotta have, bro. And just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like I really got faith that you're doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna keep, honestly speaking, man, you know, I got kids to feed and I got a grandmother, I got a family, you know. I'm gonna work as hard as I can, bro. Like, this is not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep working till the wheels fall off, man.
That's what's up. Word. Keep doing
I'm gonna keep making my grandma happy until she leave me on this earth by myself. All I want to do is, honestly speaking, bro, the reason why I'm playing this basketball is because, bro, I really I want my grandma to see me play on that NBA court before she leaves me on this earth by myself, bro. That's the only reason why I'm continuing playing this basketball stuff, bro. Because my grandmother only see me play in college. She never see me play overseas because traveling far, bro, 16 hours, 12 hours, a whole day, you know, so it's hard for my grandmother to come, you know. So I'm trying to get on that stage or G League or NBA team or something so she could just put her foot on that floor, tap dance her foot on that floor and be like, yo, grandson, you made it. You doing your thing. And I appreciate you making it this far and continue to do what you got to do.
Word. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And as long as you got something that you fighting for, a lot of these dudes is there because they just want the bread. And like, you know, you could tell when dudes really love ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, and love to actually put that work in so they can get to where they're supposed to, you know, where they really want to go. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely
this is my life, bro. Like, this is my life. Like me, I never had a father figure. I don't have a father figure in my life. You get what I'm saying? I haven't seen my father since I was 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? So my father did not put a basketball in my hand and say, yo, I need you to play this sport. No, I picked up the basketball myself. And I wanted to, this is what I said, I want to play this sport. This is what I want to do in my life. I want to play basketball. So, you know, I was around my grandmother, my mom, my sister, my brothers, you know, my 2 brothers played basketball. I don't know where they played at, but they done brought me to like weight rooms a couple times. I told them I don't need this weight room stuff. I'm gonna do it a little bit, bro, but I don't need it because I got that dog in me, you know. I've been playing one-on-one against my brothers my whole life, you know, just to better myself because they see something in me that I'm working hard. I'm trying to make it, and I'm trying to feed my family. That's all I want to do is feed my family.
Facts.
So I'm gonna continue to. If I gotta play basketball overseas my whole life, then so be it. I'm gonna keep playing, still making bread. But once that one phone call me, I'm out of here.
Yep. And it's like I said, bro, it's coming. I believe that shit. I believe that shit real talk. I really believe that shit real talk, bro. Even if it gotta be another game where you gotta bust somebody else's ass.
Listen,
don't do it to the Knicks no more. Like, you know what I mean?
Hopefully next summer. hopefully next summer, a LeBron or DeMar DeRozan or
somebody.
Joel Embiid or somebody.
Yeah.
If I get that next summer, if I don't get a call by then, bro, I'm just gonna play ball overseas, man, and just keep waiting.
Just do what you're doing. Word. Because you don't even want to say I'm gonna give up. I'm like, nah, ain't no giving up.
I
You know
can't,
what I'm saying,
bro. I can't give up.
Yeah.
Give up. Me saying give up. I ain't gonna lie. That's not even in my category. I can't give up.
Nah,
I can't do that.
You put too much work in at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Too much, bro. Too much work, bro. Too much.
Yeah, Mike hitting the chat. Mike hitting the chat still. He said we outside, man. B52 police ain't 4-1 Yeah, Mike ain't fair for one team. Yeah, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Mike, that's my boy, man. That's like one of my brothers, real talk. So you know what I mean, I always got love for my mans right there. So but I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to hold you too long. I know it's early over there. I know it's damn near 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 5:51 right now. Yeah.
Word. Dre, you got anything else you want to say?
Nah, best of luck, man. I wish you the best, Jordan. You know, I can imagine, you know, when this is the thing that you do, you want to play on the biggest platform you can. And I wish you the best, man. I watched a little bit of the tape. I didn't see the whole game. But I know you were scaring them out there, man. You know what I mean? And I'm a New Yorker. My brother know I always love those dudes with the dog in them. That's just like my favorite type of players. A lot of these NBA players, they speaking real. I was just talking about today. A lot of these dudes speak real nice, and they just all articulated, just nice and stuff like that. But I've always liked that dog in these dudes, the Steven Jacksons, the Matt Bonds, the J.R. Smiths, man. And I just wish that, you know, I don't know what's going on and how NBA and all of that handles it. If I had a connection, I'd put the plug in for you. But I wish you the best. You, your family, grandma, and everybody like that. So, you know what I mean? It's a pleasure to meet you here like this. Hopefully we could do this again. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime,
that next level,
anytime,
you on the show again. You know what I mean?
Anytime.
And hopefully you ain't got to be up in no 5:51 in the morning to be on the show next time. But
that's all right, man.
However, gotta go.
We got a day off, man. So you know I'm gonna be chilling, playing a video game all night, man, until I go to sleep, man.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. So like once again, like I said, yo, thank you for coming out and taking some time out for you know this interview and all that. And best of luck, man. Well wishes to everything, you and your family and all that. None of you got family, you got kids and all that. So same thing. Me and my brother got kids, so you know it's one love with all that, yo. But
yeah, I appreciate y'all, man, for having me on the show, man.
Word. Mike said Xbox or PSN.
Bro, I got PSN, bro. The real _J Wash 23. Tap in, bro.
I bet. We got you.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy, man.
Word, you too, Jordan.
Easy,
for real, brother.
Word.
Bro,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
Word,
y'all. Peace. So, thank y'all once again. Shout out to the chat. I know y'all still in here rocking with us. Appreciate y'all being
Cody
here.
just jumped on. That was a dope interview, Cody. If I want to say so myself, you know, I'm the real host around here. So yeah,
Word. Real host. He barely here, but finally,
I know, right? I hate it. I hate it though.
Yeah, man. But I mean, like, before we get out of here. Is there anything you want to talk about when it comes to the Knicks? You know what I mean? Like anything
I didn't get a chance to tell you how I feel about what I see. I will tell you this. I think Jalen Brunson is way more invaluable than we make him that we anticipated.
Without a doubt.
I guess to see him actually play and see how he controls the game a lot more. And even after that first game, Tibbs came back and said if you need him to score, he could score. You know what I'm saying? We need him to shoot. He's blowing by defenders. And, you know, that was the Pistons. We played Pacers. It ain't like it was like the best in the league, but I don't think it had to be. And I said this. I don't know if you remember this. Even when we had bum-ass Elfrid Payton, I was saying our point guard, we don't need a star. He didn't. Back then, I was saying, you don't need to be a star. We just need 15 points. We definitely getting that.
Yeah, easily, bro.
That
It's
I
crazy.
think he got that like the first half of one game.
Mm.
He had like 15, 16 points or whatever it is. So to have him as a starter, now you got like a real point guard who can hand. And I love that he's taking the ball out of Julius Randle's hand.
I love that.
I love that. But I see Julius ain't 100% bought. He ain't 100% bought in because he still tries to go in there and do his thing and get stupid. Then which is to be expected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least it's mitigated. It ain't let him like running down there. And sometimes I saw him bringing the ball down, and you see Jalen Brunson was looking, and then he'd be like, "All right, well, let me go play my position or whatever the case."
Right.
But yes, Brunson, he struggled a little in the second game, but I mean, you're gonna have these games. It all depends from game to game, but overall, he's that guy that you need. That guy who controls the assists. He's hitting people in their spots, and we still don't. The lineup hasn't been consistent, so there's a lot that goes into that when we play certain teams. I don't believe that. Before I was like, oh, we may, hoping for the 8th spot, but I think we could probably grab a 6th spot. We do things the right way. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody gonna beat the Nets. I mean, that's I think Boston is gonna be what Boston is gonna be. I think Miami is gonna do what they're doing, but I think we could compete up there. I think Jalen Brunson is a big deal, and having a healthy young lighter Derrick Rose for the second unit. Yeah. I think if the second unit does what they've been doing, and the first unit does what they can do with Jalen Brunson, I think it changes. Jalen Brunson draws a lot of fouls also.
He gets to the foul. Wasn't he like 9 for 9 or 8 for 9?
He was 100% from the free throw line, I think. Right? So that's very different from what we've had at the point guard spot. So just take that 9 points alone. If he gets 10 points from the stripe a night, he's already got 10 points a game.
Like easily.
You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about our point guard is adding to the scoring. RJ, I was about to say Josh Smith. RJ Barrett is knocking down his threes. And one thing I always want to say that like Stephen A. Smith always says that annoys the shit out of me is that like this is Southpaw Central. And it's like if everybody's right-handed, like I don't understand why that's an issue.
And that's the thing that bothers me about when he says it is because there's a team where there's no left-handed.
Right, so everybody's going right.
Everybody's going right. Problem? I have no problem with that.
Everybody in the league is going right. What's the problem?
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They might switch and go to the left. You see it like James Harden is left-handed. He might drive to the right, but he finishes with his left. Always.
Right. And I mean, to me, left-handed defenders will always have the advantage, especially driving to the basket, because you don't normally have someone who's going to finish on the left side that well consistently and go for it every single time. You're not a defender every now and then, but that's not something that you expect to see every single time somebody drives to the basket. So you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead.
Joe Long is in chat. He's also saying Brunson ain't a bum on defense. Also,
he's not.
That dude know how to like when you a smaller guy, you kind of figure out where you want to be and how you want to play defense when you're smaller than dudes. Yep. Like you said, he got quick hands. You see him strike while the ball's a lot. Like I said, a lot of time for a dude jump, what they do with the ball, they bring it down here.
They bring it down. Yep.
Before they shoot, they bring it from down here. Yep. So you swipe early, fast hands. So I'm like, I'm excited. I'm excited for the Knicks. I can't say right now they're gonna do. I think we're gonna make the playoffs. I think that we potentially can. Everybody's healthy or whatever the case. We got enough young dudes. McBride is stealing the ball like a monster. You know what I mean? Crazy. I don't know how he's going to those. What's his name is looking really bad to me. I don't think he's going to get it. Everybody talking about they want him to start. I don't see it yet.
Who can?
Yeah.
Yes, that's not going to happen.
I don't see Cam Reddish doing it.
I'm gonna say this about Cam. I think Cam needs time. I think Cam is in the position.
I don't know if he got that.
No, well, the thing is he might. If you and this is my issue with Grimes. I said my issue with considering Grimes with the future is the fact that he's often injured. Like he has these knick-knack injuries every now and then, where he's out.
He got hurt. He got hurt the preseason. He got hurt one of those.
Well, he hasn't played. He hasn't played because he got hurt.
He ain't played second game?
No, he didn't. He hasn't hurt. He hasn't played because he got hurt during the practice. So it's like, and this is my thing.
He about to be finished, bro.
Nah, I don't think Grimes is gonna be finished. I think because
like
I said,
I'm talking about Reddish. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was talking about Grimes. I'm
sorry. I was like, he got hurt. Like,
yeah. Grimes hasn't even played yet, and that's my thing. This is giving Cam Reddish the opportunity to actually, show that you can.
Think he's capitalizing?
I don't think he's capitalizing just yet. I think it's going to take, and this is another thing you got to consider, when you're going into a starting lineup where there's 3 people who know where they're going to get their baskets from, you got to figure 4 actually, because Mitch Robinson knows exactly where he's going to get all his baskets from. He's the only one in that lineup who doesn't know where he's going to get his baskets from. And I don't think we take into consideration how hard it is to just gel into a starting lineup who already has chemistry. They know their spots. They know where they're going to get their buckets at. And you got to come in there and you got to know your game right away. And if you don't know your game right away, you're going to be sitting. So I do think that there's a lot of that to it. I do think he can be a starter eventually. Like from what I'm seeing, I do think that he can be a starter. I do think that I do think he can be a starter. Not on this team. I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying from what I've seen, I do think he has the defensive instincts, the size that makes yeah, absolutely. That he gets in the passing lanes, he can get in the fast break easily. He gets down the court. He just needs to learn how to finish. He needs to learn how to absorb contact, when to take shots, how to take shots, so that it doesn't affect the continuity and the chemistry of the starting lineup. Cody says Cam's playing frustrated in this showing. He feels disrespected, and I don't blame him. Dude's been a double-digit scorer 3 years in the league already, and he is. And like you said, he's a beast. Cam is good. The problem is knowing unless he's on a team like this. What's team I could mention? What's the first team we played? The Pistons. When you're on a team like the Pistons, and there's no true identity, and there's no guy like that, you got Cam. Cade Cunningham, whatever his name is. But when you have a guy like Cam Reddish, he's going to need the ball in his hands a lot, and you're gonna have to have a team who's okay with putting the ball in his hands a lot and just letting whoever's on the floor grow. Like it got to be a young team, because that's the only way you're going to see the true value of Cam. You're not going to see his value playing spot minutes and in a role on this
So
roster.
basically, you're saying he got to go.
I'm not saying he has to go. I'm saying either he has to have time to play with these guys, or it's just not going to work.
He in camp. You doing camp with him?
I mean, they're starting him. They're giving him the minutes. I think mentally he's looking like he's understanding. No, I think he's understanding his role, but he just doesn't know where he's gonna get his shots from. You know what I'm saying? I do think he's just figuring that out. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know how long Grimes will be out, because that has a lot to do with it. But
and they love Grimes.
Yeah, and they love Grimes for some reason. I mean, I like Grimes too. He can shoot. He can play defense well, but like I said, there's no clear-cut starting shooting guard on this team. I can't say that it's Evan Fournier. I can't say that it's Grimes.
Well, we know that already. That's what I'm saying. Like he already said it.
Right. Well, I mean, we know that he is the starting 2, but I can't sit here and say to you, I can't sit here and say like, yo, the starting 2 on our team.
The second guy is going to be Q Grimes or Reddish.
No,
I'm saying really.
No, I'm just saying the only reason why Evan Fournier is even our starting 2 guard is because he is by default almost.
Because he could shoot.
No, it's not even about shooting. It's just by default because his contract. If his contract wasn't that high, he wouldn't be playing that many minutes. You know what I'm saying? You can't really just like sit a guy on a bench.
Well, Tibbs said
he's getting paid $19 million.
What Tibbs said is what he liked about Jalen Brunson, that he could get the ball to Evan in that spot. He needs a shooter around him. So we already know that he was 4th in the league in 3-point shooting last year. Mm-hmm. I think that's all that needs to be said for Tibbs. He's not a good defender.
If Grimes can continue to show that he's a good shooter,
but that's it. Now he's got to show. So now he's already ahead of Reddish in that regard. Mm-hmm. He knows what he could do. He knows he could play defense. We don't know what Cam Reddish thing is going to be yet. Mm-hmm. Can he create? Can he spot up shoot? Can he defend? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he might have it, but he ain't got it right now.
Well, so I think he's got it. He's just got to know when to use it, and that's like I said. If he was on a team where he can get the ball 3-4 plays in a row and just do what he wants, then we will see the real Cam. But we're not ever going to get that opportunity because there's no way Jalen Brunson, RJ, or Julius is not going to have the ball for 3-4 straight plays. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you're going to see the ball in Cam's hands for 3 straight plays when you got those 3 there. And that's kind of where we are right now. It's kind of like, all right, well, what is he? Is he going to be our backup? Is he our backup too? Now, is he good enough to take the 2 spot over Grimes in the backup in the second unit? You know what I'm saying? And that's where we are right now. We don't know who our backup 2 is. And you got Grimes and you got Cam.
Sorry. But I add another thing because I know I had a lot. I didn't get it. I haven't been on the podcast in a while. I'm really excited about Hartenstein also. Yeah,
I love him.
I'm excited about that dude. The way he's hard nosed, and he could shoot threes. Yo, he gonna be on the floor with the second unit shooting threes, and he may not do it often or whatever the case. But the fact that he got the balls to do it, and he got the shot. He knocked down a few threes. It looked like he a better shooter than Obi already. To be a stretch 5 like that,
yeah, I would say so.
I think his shot is already better than Obi. Look at this. I'm sorry. Than Obi's. But Obi again, got some growing to do.
He's working on it. Yeah, he's getting it.
Yeah, he's getting better. He's like my favorite right now. Him and Brunson. I'm really excited about Brunson. I'm excited about Obi. I'm excited about Hartenstein. And I don't know if you remember this, Cat. There was a game one season with Mitchell Robinson because I'm excited about Mitchell too.
Right. Me too.
Because he's out there and was that did you on the last podcast when you showed the profile of him, was that on purpose? You had the profile picture, he's like this?
I don't think I did that on purpose. But Mitch is a
he had the profile picture on the NBA like I was like, why they got his picture? Like, why did he even pose like that? Like, what's going on? Anyway,
Mitch is funny, yo. He's a funny dude. He talks
like this. He was like, no.
He's like, well, I don't know what you want.
I don't know. Yeah, he still sound like
he's like, not gonna be me.
Not gonna be me. Yeah, he be doing all of that. But
like, Mitch is funny, bro.
I don't know if you remember. If you look at like his highlight joint, they show how he caught the alley-oop against Dallas. I want you to look at it. Look at his highlight reel, and he's against Dallas. And I feel like you've seen it. And he did this. He caught the ball and dunked it backwards and spread his legs like the Jordan dunk. He did it backwards.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember who was on the bench and went like this on the bench? It was like.
Was that Jalen?
You remember who that was?
Was it Jalen Brunson?
It was Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson. You saw the bench. It was the Dallas bench. And he did that move. And Jalen Brunson was like. I was like, and he ended up being. I think that he's excited because I think he knows that he's capable of that. So me saying that reminds me, like, because you can't act all excited. That's not he not on your team.
I think about that all the time. I'm like, I wonder if the dude on the other team, like, will they jump in? Or can they not?
If you look at that joint, Jalen Brunson was like, he wanted to jump out of his seat. Then he leaned on his man like this, like he couldn't do nothing. But I was like, Jalen Brunson already know what Son capable of. I think he's looking forward to throwing them alleys to him.
Right.
I think. Oh no, we already finished. We out. All right, y'all. Nice, you know what I mean? Good show tonight.
Thank y'all for coming out.
I'm about to go upstairs and grab a snack. Now you want 58 minutes later.
58 minutes later.
They say better late than never, right?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? So you just give us some close out. What's your closing thoughts on
your closing thoughts? Let's talk to us. What's on your mind, Rick? You know what I mean?
Oh, man, I really like the way Obi was playing last game, man. Like, I think he got his composure. I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
I keep saying I want them to get that NBA. They're happy to be in the NBA. Look out their eyes. I think he's starting to get there.
Yeah.
And Mitchell too. Mitchell Robinson too. I think he's getting that.
I think Obi said it in one of his interviews. He was like,
Chillo says
just Cheerios.
She said what?
He said Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Like hello.
Hello, Governor.
Good Cheerios. To see you here. Now go ahead. What are you saying, Rick?
Who was I saying? Oh, Obi was saying in an interview that he was like, initially he was saying that he had the jitters just being, on the floor. He said he kind of got rid of that. So I think
I told you
that's why he's a lot more comfortable on the court. So
I told you all of that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Jose Garcia.
I don't know if it was Jose who told us, because I was always excited. But
that's what I was gonna say. I don't think he told us, but He was a
You
big
be like,
advocate.
I'll be down the block in
Yeah.
Manhattan, be like, you know what? Jose Garcia in the podcast in the comments did tell us about Obi Toppin.
Nah, he definitely has been a huge Obi fan advocate ever since. You know what I'm saying? Ever since what? Well, I think it was like last year. He's been telling you know, he's been
a big fan of Obi. I'm excited. Everybody's saying now I would love to see Obi start because I've been saying this. I've been saying this about him. He's the kind of power forward that the squad needs.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't mind it being Julius Randle with Brunson being the point guard that he is.
Mm-hmm.
The Julius Randle we have, where he's the point forward, put Obi in the starting lineup. But if Jalen Brunson is going to be running the point and being a floor general and being an extended coach on the floor, I'm fine with it being Julius. Julius is still going to get double-double.
Right.
But he had the other night, he still had like 20-something points or whatever the case. And it'd be like
I think he had 15.
He had 15. He didn't score that much.
Yeah,
but
15.
He wasn't getting the
He
minutes.
didn't play the whole game either. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's the other thing. I think they gave Obi like 22 minutes or something like that. It was like a bunch of minutes that he got. But I'm excited no matter what. You're going to have D-Rose. You're going to have Quickly and Obi Toppin. I think those dudes have learned so much and gotten a lot better. I do remember Quickly was on the floor holding the ball a lot longer than Tibbs wanted. He was like, move the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like he holds on to the ball a little bit long, but once he gets that, I think he'll be fine. I'm just, Ricky, I'm just, saying all this stuff because I haven't been on the stream with you guys in a while. So those are the things that I saw. Excited about Jalen Brunson, excited about Hartenstein. Mitchell Robinson looked like he's going, if he can stay healthy, I think all of these seasons, if he stayed healthy, that boy, he could lead in blocks. You see him out there. Hartenstein out there blocking shots.
Yeah.
These dudes don't care. I love it. You know what I mean? So, and then they got the young blood out there who could come off the bench behind him. I think we're going to have a lot of games where we're going to get some nice 20-point leads. You know what I'm saying? And I hope we're not like the old Knicks where we lose the whole thing from the third quarter on to, to the fourth quarter. I just think that if the Knicks could stay in those places, he let Jalen Brunson be the leader, because I think what I did like from what he was saying was to be a leader, you kind of got to know the guys, get to know the guys off the floor, off the court, and just relate to these guys in a language that they can understand. And I'm like, all of the stuff he was saying was related to him being the leader. And I think that is very important. That it's understood that Jalen Brunson is our leader. Don't mean that he's the best player ever or whatever the case, but he's the point guard, he's the leader. This is where it's starting from.
And that's what I said that on the last show. I was saying that, he might not be the best player, but I feel like he's kind of like the most important player. You know what I'm saying? Like he settles everything down. His game management. It's, if you hear RJ talk about him, every single time RJ talks about him, he talks about what he does how does he say it? He slows the pace down. He makes it easier for everybody, basically. And you can see that, like, these guys are getting easier shots. They're not working as hard for their jump shots for you know what I mean? Like, if you look at RJ's getting a whole bunch of open threes.
Open threes. All he got to be Klay Thompson. All he got to do is stand there.
He got to stand there. That's it. And then if they close out, he's going to attack the basket, whether he goes left or right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to, it's absorbing contact and getting to the basket. And the thing about RJ is he's good for making the smart pass when he knows he's going to get double teamed. Like, sometimes he does. He even admitted to himself that he does throw it up there if he knows that Mitch is going to be there because he knows he'll get the offensive rebound. But
I was going to say maybe that's 50-50, because sometimes I see like he can make the perfect pass, but he'll take it.
Like, he'll take it anyway. Yeah. Like he'll take it to see if he could actually make it. But like I said, he admitted that he'll throw it up there knowing that Mitch will be there for the rebound. You know what I'm saying? Because he's such a good offensive rebounder. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing about it is I do see the chemistry. Everybody's like, Cap, you're getting way too excited. It's too early. They haven't played great teams. It's the chemistry. It's the energy. Right. Like, that's what I'm excited about.
I was going to give a disclaimer too, saying, I know it's preseason and we played against Detroit and the Pacers. So we don't really have, an established team yet. Right. But, it's good to see how your team plays against those teams. So.
Right. And I mean,
but the other thing.
Go ahead.
Sorry. The other thing, let's say it was the Nets.
I was going to say that.
Is Kyrie Irving stopping Brunson with the way he plays?
I mean, the Nets didn't win. I think they lost their preseason game by.
Yeah. I mean, but like that's all. What I'm saying is because you could. It's preseason again. Like whether they won, lost, but they probably benched them like the whole second half, the starters, or whatever.
Right.
And I'm excited about what the next
stat line didn't look good either.
Yeah, they probably bullshitting around. Who knows? Yeah. But I think that it's to be expected. There's going to be a bumpy road for the Nets.
Right.
But my preseason. Yeah. But my point, as far as it being like, if it was like, if it's Kyrie Irving, is he going to be the guy that's going to stop, or is it going to be a lot of help defense? Because I think. When it comes to what's the other soft dude that's playing this year with the bad back with the
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. So Ben Simmons is a hard dude that him on Brunson that's going to be like a little bit. Brunson got to work a lot of magic. Oh shit! Drake for the ankle. The ankle in hand when I did
it. That's how you know Drake about to give you a good one.
Explain something to you guys.
Drake start talking, he give you one of these. He's like, so listen. I'll be like, here we go.
Something y'all understand, bro.
He grabbed the ankle. I'll be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's coming now. He's like, oh shit, got the ankle in hand, about to drop a gem. But what I'm saying is, I think that we've seen what it could look like. You know what I'm saying? As far as what Jalen Brunson does for the team and how he makes everybody better. There was something else that he said that he did. Joe Long mentioned that the Giants did go to London and put a whooping on the Packers. I like that. I got scared for him watching that. That game was dumb early. That was 9:30 game. What was he said? Damn, it probably went too high. Because he said Cheerios and he said the cereal was more about the snack, not the cereal or something.
Yeah, because you said we about to go get a snack.
Yeah.
Oh, no, for the snack. Cheerios. Oh, for the snack. Okay.
Oh, he said, what are we doing with Fournier? Oh, that's what I was going to say. When it comes to Fournier, I think Fournier and Cam Reddish is going to get packaged for Wiggins. That's my hot take on them two. I think they're going to get rid of both of them.
For Wiggins?
For somebody, but Wiggins would be good. I think
Wiggins would be a good fit. But Wiggins,
I think they're gonna package both of them.
I wouldn't mind that.
See that? I don't have to make sense. Yet. It would have to make sense. Like I don't see it because Wiggins.
I don't know if it's Wiggins. I'm just saying. I just think that Fournier and this guy and Reddish, I think it's going to be
going to get traded. You got to have a backup too at that point because if you trade both of them,
they got to get somebody.
Yeah, if you trade both of them, that means you have to be getting another two in that deal. If not, then the only two that you have,
they're going to trade it for CJ McCollum. Then that's what they're going.
Nah, I don't need that over here. No, I'm good.
I'm just saying, I'm talking shit. I don't know. But he said, what are we going to do with Fournier? And I don't dislike Fournier, but defense, he's still a liability. They say he was playing some good deal, whatever the little flashes he had. He was in better position.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Izzy? That would be a dope. A guard up mixtape. What's up, Cat? You know what I'm saying? And we'll let Ricky DJ. He'd be like this, yeah. It's guard up Knicks in this mother.
I'll be the I'll be the biggest hype man. You kidding me?
You know it's guard up Knicks in this.
It's that. Yeah, it's got something for you.
Yeah, got something for you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What y'all think y'all doing? No podcast better than these.
Yeah, you stupid. I got something for you after this.
It's got. Yeah, what you talking about?
Yeah, Dre, you are
like
fine,
Ricky
bro.
Cursing. You be like, nah, mother.
Nah, Oh man, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, regarding the guard mixtape, that's not a bad idea, is he? That's not a bad idea. You might have to work something out.
Matter of fact, it's halfway done.
See,
yeah, right.
Now you exposing secrets. Exposing secrets. You ain't supposed to say nothing about it, man.
Don't be telling we got the mixtape on the way. We already got the beats in the intro.
Come on,
you work, Cat, just throw some lyrics to that. Yo, we got the squad this year. We got our point guard now. Now you could officially do a song.
Yo, it's crazy because I always thought about doing a Knicks song because people always that'd be a great idea, and I'm like, yo, but
Josh, you did one. You did one years ago.
Every year, and that's why I haven't done it since.
That's right. I'm saying because when you did it that year, I remember you named the players we had, and I was like, yo, the joint was fire because I had that other beat that I had did, and the beat was ill, and you did the. I was like, yo, we got it, and it was like people got. I think that was right before we got Mello or something, and it was trades. So it was a bunch of trades, and it was like Mello, the verse was already. And I said, now you can't do a joint with the players in there.
You just got to talk about the players who used to play for the team. You can't mention no current players. You mentioned current players, something's gonna change. But you know,
if their jersey ain't up in the rafters, you can't.
You can't talk about it. Word, you can't talk about it. He said Mike said his podcast is gonna have me watch his games for real. Yo, what's up?
You should.
Knicks Nation,
be watching, man.
Knicks Nation,
be good.
It's gonna be a more interesting year. I think Jalen Brunson changes a lot coming in here. I think the fact that all we need to start so we can see what we got after that is for Julius to buy into not being the number one guy. And I think he's already there. I think he already knows that. But he just got to buy into not being that guy. It's like annoying at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I
don't mind. Julius Randle. Did I say Julius Randle?
Yeah. I haven't been too upset with Julius so far.
Yeah.
That's because of Brunson.
But it's because of Brunson. There will be a game where Julius,
he gonna try to superhero the shit out of it.
Julius, RJ, all these guys. Somebody's gonna piss me off. It's gonna happen. Evan, it's gonna happen. But
Evan is already doing the whole point defense.
Yo, there was a play in the first game.
Whose man is that?
There was a play in the first game where it might have been Sadiq Bey on the Pistons. Something happened. The Red Sea parted, and at the top of the Red Sea is Evan Fournier, and he's like, and I'm like, dog, like that was your assignment. Like that was no one else's assignment but yours. That was your assignment. Whoever it was that got to the basket, they missed. They threw it down the court. Julius got the and one, or he got the fast break layup, and Julius came down the court, and immediately the first thing he did was went right to Evan. Like, yo, what was you doing? And that's the only time I wasn't mad at Julius. Because I'm like, I did the same exact thing. Like, yo, bro, don't you ever leave us on the island like that ever again, bro.
Right.
Because if you never know how that could play out. Go ahead. So
the other thing that I like to hear, and it kind of annoys me looking back with D Rose talking about, because I felt like he was talking about Julius. And D Rose was talking about, I'm going to be a little bit more vocal if I see something this or that. Because so part of me feels like that's excellent. That's great. Please be vocal and talk to guys. But it's like looking back, it's like, what the fuck were you doing all this time? Like, you know, somebody gonna do something and you're not gonna say they're gonna respect you, D Rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't he like the oldest guy on the team now? Like, and it's D Rose. It's just like everybody's gonna listen to you. If it's Julius Randle, he gonna take it and stride. Like, so please be vocal when you see something that somebody on your team shouldn't be doing.
But you gotta understand that he was new to the team. You know what I mean? He was still
D Rose.
Yeah,
but he was, you know,
you don't want to show up to a team to start, you know, barking orders and
no, but it's about being a leader though too. He's, you know, we all know he's quiet. I get what you're saying. I totally understand.
But I think he's more comfortable now, so he could be like, you know what, I will speak up more.
I hope so. But I need him to be that guy because the Knicks need it. Because for Julius, he can't be like the veteran just yet. I'm not ready for him to be the guy. But if D Rose could talk sense to him, that would be excellent. I'm excited about that too.
Mike said the bad word. We don't say the E word in here.
We say bum ass.
We say bum ass.
Because Def Evan is going to piss people off. LMAO, don't be a bum ass.
Don't be a bum ass. You know what I'm saying? The bum ass Peyton. But
he's a bullfighter from France. Yeah.
That was fun. That next. He's
that's
a bullfighter
like this.
I mean, that's exactly what he does. He got the flag, the red flag, and he let that shit go.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that Matador
defense. Come on, Clyde. Come on, Clyde.
Clyde always says it though. He called it out too. That's what
every single time. The Matador defense. Every single time. But I mean, I used to hate. I'm not gonna lie. I used to hate listening to Clyde during the game.
Oh my God! When he first got the job, I was like, "Why they give this guy the job?"
I used to hate it. I hate it. I did not like it. Oh my
God! It just sounded so corny. And then it just grew on it. It's just like
it. And then now it's like, damn, yo, like he's about to retire. Like, nah, like I don't want to be at it. I mean, they've been floating that idea around for the past like year and a half, 2 years. He's getting up there. And I mean,
The most storied Knick.
Look at you, number 10. Number 10. But I mean, let's be real. I don't know how much longer Mike Breen is going to be able to like reel him in every single time he says something that's like off the wall. Because that happens a lot. It happens a lot. Like in the middle of a game, like he'll say something that's completely wrong, and then like it'll be a long pause, and then Mike will be like, "Yeah, he played for Sacramento." It's like damn, like he didn't want to say like the wrong. He said he played. He came out of Phoenix, and then it'd be a long pause.
I think Clyde, he just goes off of memory, so he got a lot of stuff up there. So I think
a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff up there.
He's gonna be a tough guy to replace. So
the razzle dazzle.
Oh man, it was stuff like that. Like, come on, bro.
I thought it was cute, man. I thought it was cute.
Who would they replace him with? Who would be that guy?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think that's probably why it hasn't happened yet.
Shoes to fill, man.
It'll end up being more than likely. It'll be Breen and what's the guy's name? Kevin Harlan? Is it? No, Kevin Albert? Something. I forgot. Whatever the guy's name. The other guy that's always there. No, whenever Mike Breen isn't there, Clyde does it with the other guy, the shorter guy with the dark hair. I forgot his name. It's
I don't know.
Kenny Albert. Kenny Albert.
Yeah.
Kenny Albert.
Yeah.
That's his name.
So
he Joe Long said Kevin. No, not quite. Not
it's a
quite.
different short guy.
Different short guy with dark hair.
Different short guy.
Different short guy with dark hair. But yeah, I feel like that's probably what it will be. It'll be Kenny Alberts and Mike Breen until they figure out whoever that other personality is going to be. But yeah, man, I hopefully Clyde is around for a little bit longer and we can have a little bit more joy when we hear him, because they try to keep things classic at MSG. They still got the same guy playing the accordion or whatever up in the garden. I think it's been like 30 years he's been
Friday night MSG.
Oh no, not him. That's the black dude. That song I cannot stand. We actually won on Friday, so I wasn't mad about that. But there's like a curse.
What's the next game? We got another preseason game, right?
Wednesday. We play the Pacers
against Indiana.
All that time, Q should be healthy by then.
That's actually not a bad one. He said, "Let Tracy Morgan take."
I could not listen to him.
You don't think Tracy Morgan can do it?
Tracy Morgan could not last the whole game being serious enough to do that.
Nah, he wouldn't do it. He's like, "What are you doing out there?" Like, yeah, he probably.
If it was JB Smooth, it might be fun.
Yeah, that might be interesting.
JB Smooth. Okay.
But I feel like he would feel like he would have to try to be funny, which would be annoying when you're losing and then you're listening to this guy try to.
The only thing, JB Smooth sound like he just got his mouth. Like sometimes he just sound
like he just got his mouth.
Yeah, it just sound like he just got new teeth. They don't even say,
Yeah.
Sound like he spit everywhere when he talk. That's what it sound like.
Yeah,
it's just he's funny though.
Yeah, he's funny. He's funny. JB Smooth is funny.
All right, we out here. Ricky came late. Now he ain't gonna try
we gave you a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? Get a little 20 minutes.
Ricky got sheep.
No, but thank y'all in the chat that's been with us from the jump. We had Jordan Washington in here with us.
That was dope. See, he said it. He mumbled.
He had nice to talk with us.
That's what I said. Get Mark Jackson probably, but he already going with the TNT. I think he with TNT. Mark Jackson.
Could you imagine? You think Mark Jackson? That would be a job that I could see Mark Jackson actually like applying for and get.
I said that already though. You ain't say nothing when I said Mark Jackson already.
You did? You said Mark Jackson? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I said would it be Mark Jackson? That was the first name I said.
Oh no, I didn't hear that. That might not be.
But I don't think he would leave TNT to do it. He's with TNT, right? Him and Jeff Van Gundy.
They good.
Or is that ABC?
It's one of them. No, it might be. Is it? No.
Nah, it's not ESPN. It might be
TNT. It's TNT. Whatever it is, I do think that he would consider being the long-term what do you call it? Game caller or whatever it is, announcer here if if they approached him with it. Because it's clear he's not going to get any coaching jobs. Like he's been applying for everyone that's open.
He's done. He finished.
I think he's good where he's at though. I don't think he's going to come to be one for the team.
Yeah.
You think it's a better gig for him to do it for the Knicks rather than where he's at? Because he gets
depends on when he get paid. I
depends
think
on what he likes.
Yeah,
color analyst. That's what it's called. I was about to say color commentator, but I don't think that's what it was.
It's about the same thing.
About the same. Okay. About the same.
Because it is color commentator. Like a color analyst might not even be like the. I think it's.
And he is a colored commentator. Anyway. Just kidding.
That's why they mixed the flavor with him and Jeff Van Gundy, a little chocolate and vanilla.
Chocolate and vanilla.
Ebony and ivory.
There you go. But listen, before we get off on another tangent, thank you guys once again for joining us.
Our tangents is fun though.
Our tangents is fun.
We got fun tangents, man. Y'all hang out. Some people don't even come in here for the Knicks. They just want to hear the tangents. That's it.
They want to hear the tell. They like, yo, what they gonna talk about? Just let it play. Yeah. Listen, man. I enjoy y'all just as much as y'all enjoy us. Appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Thank you guys for being in the chat with us.
Thank you guys.
We're getting so professional.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way, but love you guys. Pause. Right, Jay?
I know how I feel about you, man. Love y'all. The chat is lit. Joe Long in there.
I was talking to the chat. I wasn't talking to you.
Mike did. No, that's what I'm talking about the chat.
Okay, cool. Yeah, keep the chat. Okay.
Jose's in there. Mike was in here. That's because his man was there. I don't know how to feel about that, Mike. I know you been here sometime, but your man was here. That's the only reason why you came in here. But he said,
we're here for comment. Listen, man. Hey, you got to be here for something. We bring something.
Hey,
we bringing y'all something. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate y'all. Hit us with a like. You know, subscribe. Tell someone about it. You know what I mean? Shoot it to someone. Tell them hit that bell whenever we go live. You'll be notified.
Is EJ Tat?
Yeah, Joe Long, Biz, Izzy. Who else is in here? Let's see. It's J Tat, like you said. Jose was in here.
That's nice.
Cody was in here.
Jose been telling us about Obi, so we gotta give him that.
Gotta give him that. You know what I mean? He's not gonna let that one go. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for coming out. And until next time, we got a game on Wednesday. We play the Pacers again, and I believe we play again on Friday. So you know, it is what it is.
We posting Wednesday.
We'll post
back on Wednesday night.
Yeah, unfortunately, you'll be working. You know what I mean?
No, I'm off this week, but Wednesday is Joy's birthday, so we're going out for dinner. But I'll be available.
Okay. Well, let me know.
I'm freaking it where we go out for dinner like around 6 p.m. ish. Ain't none of that 9 o'clock. Don't nobody eat that late.
Yeah,
we're going out at 6. I'm like, baby, I love you. I gotta watch the game. Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday. Come on.
You had dinner, you ate good.
Yeah, trust me, I know the vibes. But
so Wednesday
thank y'all for coming out. All right, cool. Yeah. Wednesday night, we good. I don't think it's gonna be a late one. It's an East Coast game, so it'll be after
regular standard 7-ish.
Yeah, 7:30, 8 the latest. But we'll probably be on here around 10 o'clock. If y'all good. Mike said, "Now y'all got jobs." Yes, we have jobs, Mike. We got jobs. Actually, Mike is at work right now.
Pay the bills.
Right, the podcast is definitely not paying the bills. Mike's at work talking about now y'all got jobs. But anyway, thank y'all.
Now we got jobs.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
We're dinner at Clyde's. Yo, that's the most selfish. Like, baby, you want to watch the game at Clyde's?
Dinner at Clyde's. Yo, I heard they closed that down.
Did they really?
I heard they closed it down.
The pandemic or because of...
No, for the pandemic, I think all of them joints are shut down. But
I think it was for some other reason. I think it was like a timed thing. Like it wasn't a kind of thing.
Okay.
But, I don't know. Maybe they'll open it back up. Maybe it was a pandemic thing. We'll see.
I used
but I don't
to
think
take pops over there.
But yeah? Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Well, we will see you guys Wednesday. Rick, I promise you, we'll be here on time. Next time he will be here.
Yeah. In a timely fashion.
Yeah, in a timely fashion. I'll be here. And Joy will be here on a weekday, so I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun.
Because I got a week of furlough, so I'll be able to, you know what I mean, fraternize with the fellas, with the family, because I know I love y'all. I know Josh acting like he don't love a nigga and all that, but I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? No funny business.
Here we go.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
like, I mean,
me,
damn,
me,
like
Dre,
I'm on
me
here
and Dre
one
used
show,
to,
like
me and Dre used to talk on the phone. The reason why this podcast was formed was because me and Dre would talk on the phone every day about Nick. All the time. That's all we did. So now that we have the podcast, now we got the podcast, we don't talk anymore. Like this is the only reason. Clearly, that's the only reason why we ever talk. Is
because the Knicks. We talk about, yo, how's everything going? Good. Did you see the game?
You saw the game? Oh no, you see the game or whatever. Nah,
but did you believe this game?
It's really the schedule. You know what I mean? He works at night. I think what you start at 3:00.
3:30, 3:30, 4 o'clock.
My day don't end until 5 o'clock. So it's like, you know, it's the schedule is different. So that's why we don't talk as much. Don't hit me with my brother don't love me shit. Come on, man. Come on. What's up with you? And Janae hit me with it too. She hit me like, oh, you don't know me no more. I'm like, hey, what's up with y'all?
What's up with y'all? You know, life happens. I got kids. I got bills I gotta pay. I can be making phone calls. I got bills to pay.
I can't be making phone calls. I got bills to pay. It's funny because mom called me the other day. Mom called me the other day, and I'm at work, and I'm doing some stuff, and she's on the phone quiet. She's like, "Well, let me go. Let me let you go, because you know you're busy. You get a supervisor now. You can't talk to your mom." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Oh, y'all let me have it." Like, damn, I just want. But you know, we had fun. Yesterday was my son's birthday, so my mom and I went to.
That looked like fun. I saw that.
My mom came with my wife and I and the two boys. We went to North Carolina Zoo, which is apparently the biggest zoo in the country or the world, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, it's huge. Like you got to take a trolley from one station to another just to like walk the whole park. Really? It's crazy though. But we had a good time. Mom's left actually today. She stayed over because we got back a little late, so it was good. We had a good time. You know what I'm saying? So I had some spread some love for moms. But yeah, for the 10th time,
that wasn't me.
Wednesday. We'll see you guys. It wasn't you. It was
Clyde's restaurant because Izzy said no more Clyde's. He's done.
Yeah, no more Clyde's. He's done. Yeah, I think it might have been a contractual thing or something.
Limited
that's
time.
my next keeper yesterday. But
it says permanently closed.
Yeah. Something happened there. I don't know what it was, but
I think he does have more than one.
Oh, I think that's what Joe was saying. Not enough closet space for the mink coats. That's why they closed. See, he's got like bars that hit you like after the 5th time you heard the song. You're like, oh, that's what he said. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was a good one, Joe. I like that. But
it's an ex-Nick Clyde Frazier's restaurant closes due to pandemic.
Was it because of the pandemic?
That's what this is saying. This is September. Wow, this shit been closed for a minute.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, the pandemic was over a little while ago, but okay, Clyde.
As financial losses mounted because of the pandemic, and the city began to enforce its vaccine requirements for all indoor.
Yeah, a lot of spots closed because of that. So I mean, he could bounce back. I don't know why they said permanently, but I guess there's nothing in the.
Well, one thing I do know that these landlords went crazy with the rent after the pandemic. They probably upped all of the rent, and it was like they damn near doubling like the rent for people.
They went crazy. They definitely went crazy. Well, I'm gonna close this show because of the pandemic
right now because our tangents are so great.
Because our tangents are so great.
If you don't hurry up and shut this down, I might go on another one.
Draymond punched away.
Yo, y'all saw that clip I sent you?
Yo,
they're gonna be friends after that.
All right.
They're gonna be friends after that.
Yeah, we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this.
They gonna be teammates, but they ain't gonna be friends.
Draymond Green would have got the hots for swinging on me like that, bro.
Nah, it's not even about that, Cap.
Bro,
it's not about that. You know why? I'm gonna tell you what I did. So Draymond keep doing this.
Bro, he's never punched a teammate.
Well, we don't know that because somebody leaked the video. They shouldn't have done that, number one.
Somebody would have said something. We'd have heard about this if he had punched a teammate.
Remember when what's his name did it to the dude in the Bulls before he came to the Knicks? What's that dude who played for Milwaukee?
He did Bobby Portis. Everybody heard about it. Nobody saw the video, but everybody
saw it. But he was out injured because his jaw was broken.
And they handled it internally. Yeah, right.
But from the video, he walked all the way up to him. And now for a dude push you, really that's nothing. Come on, yo, get out my face. But it looked like it looked like he was looking for more action when he punched him in the face. It looked like he was waiting for. He was expecting more of a. It looked like he was expecting more of a fight. But Jordan Poole immediately was like,
"Bro, first of all,
he got knocked into another room.
My man's Jawan.
Yeah, it was like the partition opened up.
Yo, my man's Jawan hit him. I mean, he said he hit him so hard that he had to hug him. Like he hit him and grabbed him right away.
Like, yeah, it was like, crazy. Come here.
Yeah, he was like, man, come here. Like it was crazy because I was almost like, fam. First of all, you got hands. Them shit just quick. Like even in slow motion, it was like blurry. I was like, yo, that was a little crazy. Like, and that's why I was looking at Jordan, and you looked at Jordan, it was like he had the whiplash. I was like, yo, he really hit him in the face.
Here's the other thing. Here's the other side to it. They got Draymond talking about this before. And Klay Thompson said something about Jordan Poole needed to be humbled. I hope that this humbled. He wasn't talking about this instance, but they had him talking. Yeah, Jordan Poole was always talking shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that he got a mouth on him. So, supposedly, I heard that he told you SMD. Now you say that
don't mean you can run around punching niggas in the face.
Right. That don't mean that you punching somebody in the mouth, in the face. Right. I mean, I've seen it happen because you said that. But this is on the basketball court that's in the park, like versus you getting paid, man.
Yeah, but they said it's about contracts. That's what they saying. The whole the nucleus of like what it's all about is these contracts coming up. Who they gonna get rid of? You know, the Sonic coin. So yo, Kurt, what up? Kurt's in the joint now. So the thing about it is now I'm scared that they're gonna get rid of they're gonna get rid of Draymond.
They're not getting rid of Draymond.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't think they got that not over Poole. They might trade Poole first and be like, well, that contract was gonna be tough to deal with anyway, and we got shooters.
Salute, still Knicks fans.
Yeah, you almost missed the whole show. We was about to get out of here like 20, 30 minutes ago.
Sure.
But
then we start talking about Draymond and then
Rick shows up. And Rick shows up, we have to have a whole nother show.
Rick shows up. We missed the whole interview in the beginning.
I don't hear any complaints in the chat, so
I don't have any complaints in the chat. Listen, man, first 45 minutes we had an interview with Jordan Washington. Second 45 we're interviewing Ricky. So you know what I'm saying? This is cool. But yeah, man, Jordan Poole, he got his bottle pop. Like that was crazy.
Yo, did you see the memes they had him with a black eye and his shit was purple? You saw all of those?
Nah, I didn't see it.
They had the meme with they had his whole face was all like purple and all that.
Looking like Martin when he got stung by the bees. No, what he was allergic to something?
Nah,
he was allergic, yeah.
Oh, he was allergic. He was allergic, yep. Or when he got knocked out by the dude in the ring, like he had the lump face.
Yeah.
Yo, I never forget that episode, bro.
Too funny.
When she was like, Martin, come out the room, and this motherfucker turned around like this.
Came out like
I was like, yeah,
yo, who turns around like that?
In their own crib. He was in his own crib looking around like he was gonna see somebody else.
He's sticking that out. Yo, lumps and shit look like a pancake.
Yo, that was crazy. They said Draymond signed with Teenage Mutant Turn.
Oh man.
Oh, he said TMT. Isn't that the money team? Floyd Mayweather shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I don't know how you get past that. Yeah.
I mean, if you making millions and you want to work, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Anything less than that?
Like, because there was footage afterwards of Jordan Poole taking shots and he was in good spirits. I mean, yeah, if like
nobody want to leave the team, so they're not gonna say nothing. He's probably just gonna keep his mouth shut.
Yeah, he got
They just won a championship, bro.
Yeah.
They just won a championship. They not gonna try to ruin nothing. Yeah. But like, don't get me wrong, if that was a losing squad and Draymond hit me like that, things is gonna be different. And that's kind of why people brought up Gilbert Arenas, the Gilbert Arenas incident. You know what I mean? That wasn't a winning team. That's kind of why you had, what happened there happened, because that was not a winning team. If it was like the Warriors came from the dub, Gilbert Arenas not bringing no gun into the locker room. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? But it's it's just the risk factor, and there's a lot of risk factor in this situation. That's why Draymond wants to take time away from the team. I don't care what is going on. You ever swing on me like that, I'm never this like. There's no repairing a relationship.
Let me tell you something. Forget repairing a relationship. Don't trust me to come back to that place. Like you can't ever turn your back.
You can't. Don't ever turn your back on me ever again, because I gotta get mine. I did.
All I got on my head is revenge.
I gotta get mine.
I ain't get you back right then and there. Like if he cleaned my clock right there, and I did like what Jordan Poole did, I'm coming back at some point. That day, the next day they took me something because he looked like he cleaned them up right there. Like he went straight down. And if you talking shit, don't have no chin like that if you're gonna be talking all that shit.
And then the footage came out.
Yeah, like, so now, you get.
I'm like, y'all gonna get footage back and me clocking him. I don't care if it's a cheap shot. I can't. We not. I'd have been like, we could talk about forgiving after I get you back.
Jay would have been outside with the pipe wrench on him.
Yo, let me tell you something. I'm not that dude. You already know. I'm sorry.
Jay would have came out the trunk like, yo,
let me tell you, it's like there's no way Dre. And first of all, Draymond would have known not to hit me because that's how Joshua. You know, our cousin.
You would have known.
That's what I'm saying. And you know, our cousin Jovan.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not trying to hit Jovan.
Nope.
Even when we was younger, I remember Jazz came to live with us. I was like, yo, stop playing with Jovan.
Don't wrestle with him.
Like, leave him alone. He's not that one. Leave him alone. I remember Jovan is not that. He's not taking, no matter how big you was.
He's not taking that loss.
Yeah, he's not. Nobody's taking that. Yeah, she wakes up sometimes and she wakes up in like a thing. And if Joy is not in the bed, she's like, where's Joy? And she just start running all over the place. And sometimes she scares us. Like she'll sit at the top of the steps. So we go upstairs, we look. Yeah. She's sitting there like, yo, stop playing. Don't do that. You'd be like, but yeah. But like on some Jovan, like because it'd be dark up there. You know, we do everything down on the first floor anyway. But like, yo, that's that he would have known. Like, nah, I'm not gonna hit Dre in the face like that. Right. And I think that's all of that stuff is in there.
But and then you got a mouth on top of that.
Yo, leave that alone, bro.
You can't be running your mouth.
That's too much.
And I don't see Draymond picking on somebody. So I do think it was provoked. Don't get me wrong. Nah, he's not gonna pick on somebody who's not talking. Like Draymond's not that kind of dude. Draymond is the kind of dude who looks for you. He pokes and just see who goes back at him. Like, and if
but I can see Jordan Poole not backing down, which is fine.
Nah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he got a mouth on him. Like they said that when he came into training camp last year, he had a mouth on him.
That's what I'm saying. But that was with the whole thing. Everybody was like, "Yo, he got a mouth on him. Like, you know, he need to be humbled or whatever."
Yeah, that's disrespectful. You call that man a triple single? You say call Draymond Green a triple single? Yo, first of all, imagine Draymond punching him because he called him a triple single.
I don't know what he said, but it was enough for him to get up in his face.
Yeah, and then the man got all the way up in his face, and he knew what he was gonna do.
It still was a sucker punch though, even though he was in his face though.
No. Draymond knew.
You didn't see it?
Draymond knew what he was going to do.
You didn't see it, Ricky?
I sent it to y'all.
Oh, so because you said it sounded like you asked if he got in his face.
No, I said it still was a sucker punch, even though he got into his face.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
Draymond was the only one that knew it was about to happen.
Right.
I don't even think he did it. I felt like it was more of a reaction. I think after the push,
that's what I'm saying. Exactly, because he pushed him and then he punched him. He would expect to get pushed back, but you could tell the way he pushed him. He was like, "Yo, come on, get out of here." It wasn't like what?
It was more like it wasn't like a push, like yo, what's up?
It was like, come on,
get out of my face kind of push.
Cuffed him. Yeah,
that's the only reason why I feel like Draymond knew what he was about to do, because it didn't take much for him to react that way. You know,
he didn't know he was gonna push him either. But then it's just like it's that quick. You know what I mean? It's like Joseph at Dama.
Yeah, because they had the there's a skit somebody made of the Haitian version of Jeffrey Dahmer. He said, my name is Joseph Dahmer. That just had me crying. But anyway, that's Draymond hitting, and like Jose said, that's a guard. Like he's a point guard. Small dude, Draymond, you battling with big men, and you're gonna that's like Shaq really trying to throw punches with Kobe for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure Shaq knew that he'd run Kobe over all of them times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like but he wasn't really gonna enforce himself like that. So I just think that it's a little bit too much. It sucks. It really sucks that it came out. It really sucks that it came out. But
they looking for whoever leaked that.
Yeah, they gonna get it. They gonna figure it out. They're gonna figure it out. That's just somebody's gonna snitch because they're gonna trace it back.
I don't even think they gotta snitch. I don't even think they're gonna be like, yo, it's this many people that's in charge of the cameras. You got this people who handle the footage. Right. I know it's only y'all two. And which one of y'all was the ones with
the Clay sent it to me.
Yeah. Clay tired of him running his mouth, so he sent me the footage and said
Clay said he tired of Draymond shit too, but he just didn't want to tell anybody.
But nobody gonna punch him in the jaw. Like that's the thing. There's a cost to having somebody like Draymond that's that volatile on your team. That's what it boils down to.
Right. And that's just it. Unfortunately, that's something that they're gonna have to deal with. They were gonna try to handle it in-house. It didn't work out that way. Oh well. You know what I'm saying? Now, however they handle it, they'll handle it. Hopefully, this will give them the ammunition they need to make it back to the finals and win another championship. You know what I mean? We'll see.
Don't go all the way to that, but you know, I think they got talent to do that.
Something will do it. Yeah. I mean,
I just want them to beat the Lakers. That's all. Just beat the Lakers.
I mean, they lost tonight to the Lakers, but I don't think
they played tonight. That ain't, it's preseason.
Yeah, I mean, I think Anthony Davis had 28 points. It's just, what I mean,
nice.
About time for him to start playing basketball, but it is what it is. But anyway, we'll be back Wednesday, with some more of the Garden Mix podcast. Do you guys have anything you would like to say? Hopefully not.
Look out for the mixtape. Ricky is going to MC the mixtape.
Yes.
He's gonna be like, yeah, mother. Oh, that's you thought we forgot. We out here.
DJ Rick the Ruler.
That sound official, man. That sound official.
DJ Rick the Ruler.
DJ Rick the Ruler in the building. I don't know why, but RIP Coolio. You know what I'm saying? Like not a lot of people show their respect.
Yo, every time somebody in rap die, it's some conspiracy theory. I didn't even watch it. I was just like, I don't even want to know what the conspiracy could possibly be.
Don't get me wrong. There's some really questionable stuff that's happened with a lot of the rappers that are getting shot. That is.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something about the conspiracies and rappers dying in hip hop? Yeah. Did you know that record labels have taken life insurance policies out?
It's insurance.
Yeah.
Yep, it's insurance. At this point, it's like. It's too widely known for y'all to still be getting away with it. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, if I'm like, that could be the only reason I sign a rapper. If he's from a certain area, he talks a certain amount of shit to a certain amount of people, and he creates a certain amount of music. I'm getting a life insurance policy on this dude because the likelihood is he ain't gonna make it.
And not even
we're gonna put out that album. We're gonna put out that music.
If we wanted to make that hit, it would be completely reasonable, given what he talks about in his music.
But this is what I'm saying. So that's like the thing. Insurance, life insurance policies, 360 deals. You robbing these dudes like their entire life, and they die, and you make.
And a lot of these dudes getting shot and killed. A lot of these dudes getting shot and killed under the same.
It's legal robbery. But these companies, they put money up front for these artists to make,
and that's nothing compared to what they get back.
Right, but at the same time, if they get killed before they're able to put out this, then
it doesn't matter. They got a life insurance policy. They're gonna make money either way.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they have the insurance policy.
Yeah.
I just think that it's ironic because a handful of these more recent guys are all signed to the same.
That would be a conspiracy theory in the making.
You don't think that? Say you sit down, you some executive for some label, like, yo, I got life insurance policy on my artist. I got life insurance policy on this artist, and they be like, yo, what? That shit spread like wild. They all doing it. Like, yo, this dude, he's a gangster from this place. I'm gonna make sure that record with him distance this rapper get out.
Yep.
We gonna make money off the song.
And it's crazy because that happens a lot. Didn't that happen? I forgot what famous rap beef. Something was leaked, and it wasn't leaked by their camp. So it was like, all right, like who's creating this drama? Like who's like enforcing this and just making this opportunity for all of this beef to happen? But yeah, it happens way too often. I don't know what the conspiracy was about Coolio. What did they say?
I didn't even look because I didn't want to hear it. It's just too much.
I didn't know if it was true or not because you hear stuff like that all the time, and then it turns out they're alive and well. So I waited for a little while. Then I heard it a couple more times on different stations.
He definitely died.
Yeah, I think
it's
it was
just a matter of what this conspiracy could possibly be. It's just like
they say he was found dead. Anytime somebody's found dead, there's always gonna be a conspiracy. You know what I'm saying?
But there's drugs too. Drugs is rampant.
Right.
You can find anybody dead with drugs, it'd be a heart attack. When you're a rapper, you probably did a lot of drinking, a lot of drugs, and that shit catches up.
That happened to Mac Miller as well. Mac Miller, he died and he was found dead, but I think that was obviously because of they found traces of fentanyl in his system. So
one rapper, I hope he gets it together because he was looking real bad. You know how a dude looked bloated? Like Busta Rhymes is one of my favorites, right? And when you look at him, he got the big stomach and all that. That's just not healthy. Just seeing that, him bloated like that, he doesn't look fat. He looks bloated to me.
Yeah,
and all of that, high blood pressure, heart disease, and all that kind of stuff. And then that's when you find him in the apartment. And I'm not claiming that on him or nothing like that, but that lifestyle, whatever the case, smoking and all of that, and it's just
drinking. Man,
drinking and what you eating and all of that, liquor going to see your kid.
All of that,
it's different. I think Busta, and I think you hear a lot about Busta.
Kevin Samuels died. He caught a stroke.
Yeah, stroke, heart attack, or whatever happened with him. It was kind of weird.
And he was young looking. He wasn't even bad looking, but he was talking all that shit about what's the fat girl, the fat singer,
Lizzo.
Lizzo. He talking about she gonna die alone of a stroke. This motherfucker gonna die of a stroke. It's almost like poetic justice. It's like, shut up. Get your own act together.
Just crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I try to drink as much water as I can. That's the least I do.
Just try to drink as much water on this podcast.
No, I've been, bro. How many times have I tried to ask you?
Yeah, you gotta hit the button, man. You gotta hit the button. It don't matter what.
Hit the button. Just
hit the button.
Listen, I'm about to just middle conversation.
Y'all saw that?
Yeah. Did y'all hear that?
Like this, y'all love y'all, man.
Jesus. All right, man.
I was about to say, look like really, Ricky really logged off with that. Like this. Oh.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. Next time y'all keep talking, I'm like, all right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Y'all keep talking, go ahead.
Yeah, I keep talking, bro. I'm gonna break everything down over here. But yeah, man, that's all I got. That's all I got. We don't want to do too much.
Etc. Extra stuff.
Knicks, etc. and everything. Shout out to Jordan Washington for coming out. And showing love. Word. We'll be able to link something else up again later. He said he's down to do another show. That was good. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for coming out tonight. The chat. Thank y'all, man. Y'all really been rocking with us once again. Kurt, Mike, everybody, Jose,
like, subscribe, hit that bell.
We're still Knicks fans. Everybody that's in here, Izzy. Appreciate y'all for coming out, man, and showing love. Damn near 12 o'clock at night, man. Until next time, Wednesday, we'll see y'all. All right. Peace.